My job involves several things. I look after the operation in South Africa, where we have two main units. That is one, collecting money within the South African debt market, mainly for local banks and finance houses and retailers. And I also look after the UK side, where we offshore and outsource work from clients in the UK, and we telephone back into the UK to collect money, help with customer service queries, again mainly in the financial services and utilities market. So I started with a debt collection company in the early 90s and worked for several of them, having previously worked in banks. I did then return to a bank, Barclays in the UK, where I looked after their UK collections. I moved then into their international collections area, primarily Europe, but also some countries in Africa. Then when Barclays acquired a majority stake in Absa, I actually transferred to Absa. I was based in Johannesburg, and that's how I've remained in South Africa. I got involved with the company in the early days after it was launched, because when I was at Barclaycard, we needed extra resource, and we were actually the first customer to put work out in Cape Town, and that went live back in 2004. And we've always been looking for acquisitions, companies in the same field to aid growth. Sigma, a competitor of ours in the UK, became available for acquisition, and we basically went to do the due diligence in late January of this year, 2016, and a deal was struck, and we actually paid and bought the company on the 25th of January this year. Mainly just, I guess, evolution. Phone systems are different. Back in my day of starting, we had the records, financial records on computers, but we didn't have all the customer records. Clearly, you didn't have phone systems. Back in the UK, we used to go and knock on people's doors if they didn't pay, as well as trying to contact them by telephone. So today, it's a very different environment with blended power dialers. Blended means we can take inbound and outbound calls. There's an algorithm within the systems that pace it so that we can judge what should be happening, so that the average talk time of the agent is maximised. Currently, the majority of our roles are going to be customer-facing roles, so that will involve, as I say, being on the telephone, trying to contact people or take calls from people who have queries, usually regarding their account, maybe an overdue account or a general customer service query, how they want to make their payment and the like. Obviously, there's a lot of progression. We are growing quite heavily at the moment, and so there is progression within that for team leaders, managers, heads of departments. Also, to support all that, we do have a growing HR, training, recruitment area, and so there's opportunities there. So the main area will be to move into the people side, training and the like, coaching. We also have a department that will review calls that have been made so that we can score them against a quality matrix that our clients require us to have.